March 2019. Well, the Sun enters Aries, which is the spring equinox, and then we have Mercury turning retrograde on March 5th. Now, all this is actually really very interrelated, and the common factor with all the zodiacs would be their communication skills. Now, as we all understand that communication skills not only affects your professional life, but it also largely affects your personal life. So, my advice to you or to everyone in general would be, think before you speak. Speak what you mean and mean what you say. I am bringing a slight shift into my predictions. Rather than, I will definitely be predicting where the planets are and which are the planets affecting in a particular month, and what is the attitude that we need to take to actually tide over that month, whether it is our personal life or whether it is our professional life. For example, in March, when I have spoken about various planets and the major planet like Mercury, then I've spoken about Mars, I'm speaking about Uranus or Neptune or Pluto, whether they are conjoining or whether they are in square or whether they are in opposition. What is the zodiac a person belonging to a particular zodiac sign needs to do in that particular month is actually applicable 100%. So my focus is going to be on the outer planets, and my focus is going to be on how an individual who's born in a particular zodiac needs to behave in a particular month to get the best results out of that month, and that is what leads to health, wealth and happiness, because the sun sign is what gives you the projection, how the world perceives you. And 100% we all want to be appreciated, 100% we all want to be loved, we all want to be healthy, and this is what is my endeavor to reach out to. Well, Taurus, what does March 2019 hold for you? It is a time of introspection. You must realize that the spring is nearby, and though the chill is still biting, and though the cold wave hasn't yet subsided, but those who are living in the warm countries can actually feel a pleasantness about them, and this pleasantness will definitely affect you guys also. So planning out your career or panning out your career, or probably even distilling, like the way I say declutter. March is a perfect month to clutter from your past, declutter from your past. Take out the clutter from your mind, heart and even your environments, so that the freshness comes into you. Actually, when these seasons were also made by God, it were made by keeping these things in mind, that as the spring approaches, take off the winter blankets, take them off, shrug them off, give them air, and you must declutter your environments. Make yourself much more cheerful and worthy to accept the future the way it is. And this is very, very applicable for you, Taurians. So, and you are also going to be attracting a lot of attention. So spruce up your personality. So March is a month where you need to spruce up your personality. If you're single, be ready to mingle, because you're sure going to be catching a lot of attention from those who actually are vying to be friends with you. A lot of networking if you do it in the first week of March to well into the end of March. You will realize that most of the networking has actually been very blessed for you, because you're not only going to be making some very good friends, but chances are good business opportunities may also open up for you. Now, Taurus always keeps, coming across power struggles, and this power struggles is going to be on the 12th, 13th, 14th and in 15th, and you will be completely het up because you want to win. I would say the very fact that you are in the competition should be enough for you. But if you want to win, then you must introspect and see what all you have done. Remember, working hard is applicable to everyone, but working smart is only applicable to the intelligence. So you need to know the difference between being intelligent and being wise. And March is a month where you need to declutter your environments. There are going to be some super intense emotional things for you happening, both mentally and physically, and this will be surrounding your work and your love life. Or your nearest and dearest surface on the 19th, 20th and 21st. Let everything come up. Allow everybody to have their say, and probably with a calm mind, when you can explain your point of view, you will come to a better understanding, and an equilibrium will definitely be maintained both at home and at your workplace. And as we are wanting to mean what we say, and we have to think before we speak, we have to ensure that we do not hurt anybody's feelings. And even if you want to be direct, a little bit of softer approach will do you a world of good. And of course, to exactly know what are the best days where your career is concerned, where your honey is concerned, where money is concerned, what are the stressful days. Actually getting back into my website and looking at all these dates will do you a world of good, because you will exactly know what to avoid, when to avoid, and which are the dates that you can actually be yourself and have fun. Whenever we talk about predictions, or we are giving predictions on our YouTube to reach out and tell people this date and that date and this planet and that planet, is basically very generalized. Because the truth of the matter is that personalized charts are very different from the generalized charts. So now, since every individual is made out a little bit of every zodiac, because the planets are scattered, so obviously the predictions are also very, very personalized for every individual. For example, if I am a Capricorn and I am listening to the Capricorn zodiac, it may not be applicable to me, because my moon sign is in a different place, my Mars is in a different house, my Neptune and Venus and so on, the planets are in a different house. So obviously the energies will be different for me. So every individual needs to be aware of his natal chart. Some people are not aware of the strengths and weaknesses they have. So through their birth analysis or through their natal charts, which illuminates your personality, actually helps you know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your potentials, what are your talents, and what are the tools that you can gather and make your life much more beautiful by being healthy, wealthy and wise. So use the intelligence that is illuminated by astrology and take the wisdom in your hands of how to carve your present and your future.